So much carnivals we've been through together. Sing, jumping up on the road and all kind of. How when things get rough, we hold on each other tight. Even though we this side sing, you see us, man. Love you like us. You're more than a. Sing, and we going. Oh, you want to anywhere. Say, I louder. And this is my. For all the thing you do, I appreciate. Highly, highly. I said thanks for all the memories that we create. Jamming on it. If it's a little factor, Massington, having fun, doing what we love, we love, we love. Jumping rope, winding down to the ground like that. We so happy doing what we love. I hope you remember me. I hope you remember me. I wish if it was a party and I find everybody sitting down, I find everybody quiet. Somebody make some noise. Louder. Put your hands in the air right now. If you love soca music and you're doing it till you're old and gray, put your hands in the air. This side. One under now. One under now. One under now. Sing. I out of my mind. Lucy's in me. Sing this side. Middle. Say, making up me. Not to answer. You can do better than that. You don't know me already. When it comes to party, I just when I go down, full stop. And everybody, do this talk about me. With me, I wanna hear the whole crowd singing right now. Louder. Tilla, this side. Say, well, all of my friends, that is bad influence. I have not to answer. Bring the cameraman, you have to put me on Instagram. I have not to answer. Louder, you don't know me already. Me and my posse, we just mash up the stage and just refuse to get stuff. All you don't like me. I want to hear the whole crowd singing right now. Louder. Tilla. Any big girl now in the house? Where's all the independent ladies? Put your hands in the air right now. If you're big, you're sexy and independent, I want to see your hands in the air right now. Help me sing the verse. Say, I give him all, not holding back. Why? I'm not gonna cut no style. If any man wanna wind up on me, I behave in rude, my bumper slack. Why? You gonna? Why? Can't you see how I? That's why when I dip down low and I that louder mind the business, hush your mouth when I. I'm a big woman, not a little girl, and I'm 16. Ladies, don't expect me to be the same. Why? Watch out, my fat bumper. He's walking from 19. And I don't give a damn cause I's a expensive liquor I'm drinking. Have my license now. I wanna hear you sing the verse. Help me sing. Say, they used to go out and leave me all the time. They used to go their flat and enjoy the lime. Now I turn a big woman and not wasting time. I feel like I miss out a big part of my life. Ladies, that's why when I dip down low and I break it down there. Why mind your business? Hush your mouth when I'm pelting my waist. I'm a big woman, not a little girl, and I'm 16. Sing, don't expect me to be the same. Why? Watch out, my fat bumper. He's walking from 19. And I don't give a damn cause he's a big girl. Expensive liquor. Have my license now. So don't judge me now. Anybody having a good time? I can't move too much to the heels. I custom prancing on the stage. Send me, help me sing right now. I'm not gonna cut no style if any man wanna. Why? I behaving rude, my bumper slack. I gotta Can't you see? Put your hands in the air like this. That's why when why mind the business? Hush your mouth when I'm a big woman, not a little girl, and I'm 16. Why? Don't expect me to be the same, cause watch out my fat bumper. He's walking from 9 till, and I don't give a damn, cause I'm expensive liquor I'm drinking. Have my license now, I'm driving. So don't judge me now. Somebody scream, I love you.
Let's hear it again from Miss Patrice.
My goodness.
I really warmed up the crowd up.
I just want Patrice to know that I's a big man now, Patrice. Take that however you want.
All right. So that got us warmed up to welcome our delegates on stage, looking even more gorgeous, if that was possible, in their evening wear. You want to tell us what they'll be judged on for this segment?
Most definitely. So the delegates in this category will be judged on overall first impression, and that goes with 10 points. We have a sense of confidence, 15 points. Stage presence, 20 points. Walk, posture, carriage, and grace, 35 points. Beauty, attractiveness, charm, 20 points.
So again, the judges have a very tough task ahead of them this evening. So we don't want to keep you waiting for too long. So let's get started with delegate number 1. It's Anastasia Mutu.
Everybody gets high sometimes, you know. What else can we do when we're feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go.
Anastasia says that the Miss UWIverse experience has been a life-changing one. She has been able to identify her weak areas and work on them. She was able to gain more self-confidence and self-love. One of her favorite memories, which taught her a lesson, was practicing one Saturday how to fall but recover in the end. During this session, even though they were having fun, throwing themselves to the ground and getting back up, it opened her eyes to a lesson that she will surely be taking with her from this experience. That is, no matter how unexpected or how hard you may fall in life, it's about the recovery. It's about getting back up and doing your best. She is grateful for this experience and for that life lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anastasia Mutu.
On your own. And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold, cold water for you. And although time may take us into different places,
she is representing the Faculty of Science and Technology at 20 years old. So let's give a round of applause to our number 1 delegate as we move on to our second delegate for the evening.
And that is Aaliyah Gillard. Now, Aaliyah has stated throughout this Miss UWIverse experience, she has grown tremendously as a person, gaining much more than she expected, which she will surely use as a driving force for her future endeavors. She says her fondest moment thus far was at practice, where the delegates and Aaliyah practiced their recovery for If We Fell on Stage. This moment was fun-filled and the room was engulfed with laughter. She says this taught her that sometimes in life you ought to give yourself a break and not take yourself too seriously. She says that she has not only gained friends, but sisters. And just as a reminder, Aaliyah is 21 and representing the Faculty of Medical Sciences.
warm welcome to the stage Ms. Ariel Khan, delegate number 3 this evening.
It's how we learn and how we grow. And I wanna lay with you till I'm old.
Representing the Faculty of Science and Technology, Ariel describes the Miss UWIverse experience as a transformative. She has been able to explore beauty in its entirety and is grateful for all the opportunities which have allowed her to experience growth. Ariel believes that all delegates will walk away as winners, as they have each gained a tremendous amount of self-confidence, new skills, memories that will last a lifetime, and above all, a sisterhood. Her most important takeaway is to leave all fears behind and seize every opportunity that sets a spark in your soul. She has come to realize that beautiful things happen when you leave your comfort zone and is eager to take the lessons learned in this wonderful chapter of her life to continue writing her story. Let's hear it once again from Ms. Ariel Khan.
What else can we do when we're feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go.
And now we have delegate number 4, Janelle Campbell. Janelle says, there are varying interpretations to a pageant. Some see it as an opportunity for the stage, an experience to showcase true beauty, or a financial breakdown. There are moments when these beliefs are perceived as true. But, however, Janelle says her experience with Miss UWIverse 2017 has proven that nothing is further from the truth. This experience, she says, has granted her the opportunity to make friends, to recognize a side of her personality to which she never knew existed, to examine the University of the West Indies from a different perspective, and to represent her home away from home, Milner Hall. Upon reevaluating her journey, she says, which Mr. Jarell Alder took them through, she can remember many great memories, none of which can surpass the opportunity he granted to them to sell lollipops, and all the proceeds went to the cancer children at Mount Hope. All in all, she says, the experience was a blessing, socially, mentally, spiritually, physically, and most of all, humbling, as she realizes the most important element of the pageant, or preferable wording, the experience, the lessons learned, the friends, the tears shed, and the experience gained. She says, finally, it was a pleasure representing Milner Hall, and it was a blessing representing UWI. And that was delegate number 4, Janelle Campbell.
Janelle makes way for delegate number 5, Kerr Black, who represents the Faculty of Social Sciences.
So take a deep breath and let it go.
Kerr says that her Miss UWIverse experience was filled with challenging moments and easygoing moments. The challenging moments came in the form of balancing with school, work, the pageant, and her family. Out of all of these, she was able to create this balance between all these very important sectors of her life. Kerr enjoyed the Miss UWIverse experience because it was one where she was given an opportunity to stay true to herself, even through her interactions with her fellow delegates and those persons she would have met on her journey. Her most valuable lesson was that it was you who defined yourself and your capabilities, irregardless of the opinions of the world. Let's hear it again from Ms. Kerr Black.
'Cause we all get lost sometimes, you know. It's how we learn and how we grow. And I wanna lay with
And
you.
now we have delegate number 6, Chelsea Ratty. Now, Chelsea says she'd be lying if she didn't say the journey wasn't challenging at times. But she has gained and grown so much as an individual that she'd be leaving this experience a better version of Chelsea. While she thinks we've all that all the young ladies have achieved some common goals such as time management, conquering high heels, and public speaking, and even gaining priceless bonds among the 9 young ladies, there is also additional development and change that she's noticed within herself. She has achieved a greater sense of self and also learned that we all have our strengths and weaknesses, but that it's important to accept and understand that we're not going to be good at everything, but to embrace and emphasize the things that we are exceptional at. She has also gained a greater appreciation for her friends and loved ones as they have supported and motivated her endlessly throughout, and she is blessed to have them. Finally, she says, this experience has been the perfect combination of terrifying yet exhilarating and the highlight of her first year at UWI. Ultimately, whether she wears the crown or not, she would leave feeling as though she won because she gave it her all, embraced the lessons learned, and persevered in the face of difficulty. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, delegate number 6, Chelsea Raddy.
Chelsea makes way for delegate number 7, Rachel Cattell. This theatre arts major says that during the Miss UWIverse experience, it would be easier for her to say she's gained confidence or even the ability to stand in front of persons and speak. However, what she has truly gained is a sense of maturity and a new level of responsibility. In the process, she has also realized that her potential is beyond the clouds, and the beauty of her journey is that she can soar as high as she wants. The beauty in life means that you can learn valuable lessons, one of which is that she should always strive to be her best, continue to be positive, and help others grow and learn from different situations, as well as always stand for what she believes in. She will continue to be inspired by diversity, especially after this pageant.
Let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you. Let me love you.
Everything you've ever wanted is one step outside your comfort zone. So says delegate number 8, Monya Nelson. According to Monya, leaving my comfort zone has allowed me to experience personal growth, especially in my confidence, self-esteem, and having a positive attitude towards life. She says these attributes that she developed will definitely assist in determining and driving her future endeavors. Most fondness of her memories from this experience was the pride she felt when given the opportunity to represent her faculty and country, Jamaica. She says she will also be forever grateful for the support and encouragement received from her family and friends, especially her Trinity Hall sisters. And also being able to share this memorable journey with her fellow delegates and the wider Miss UWIverse family. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 8, Monya Nelson.
Contestant number 9, Alicia Wilson, quotes Nelson Mandela. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Through this experience, Alicia has gained more self-esteem, presentation skills, and discipline. Entering this pageant has been a milestone for her. Just being named a delegate and being here tonight, she has already faced some fears and accomplished some of her goals. Being a part of this sisterhood, she says, has indeed been amazing, building bonds that she is confident will last a lifetime. While the Miss UWIverse experience by herself has been one filled with many memories, if she had to single out her most memorable moment, it would have been when her teammates and her crossed the finish line of the fitness challenge. Without much breath left, they still chanted, "Red, red, and ready." They may not have been the fittest or the most athletic, but they were a team. And from that moment, they were placed in a group. They became one unit. Everyone took up the responsibility together and really showed their love and support for each other. Over the past 5 months, this experience has helped her grow as a person and has shaped her as a role model. She is thankful for having the opportunity, and it has been a platform and a stepping stone for her to strive to one day become Miss Trinidad and Tobago and go beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, delegate number 9, Miss Alicia Wilson.
We were burning on the edge of something beautiful. Something beautiful. Selling a dream.
All right, and they'll give us another chance to see them in their evening wear as they re-enter the stage.
First, we'd like to invite delegate number 1, Anastasia Mutu.
Next, we have Aaliyah Gillard.
Delegate number 3, Ariel Khan.
Our 4th delegate, Janelle Campbell.
Delegate number 5, Kia Black.
Number 6 this evening is Chelsea Raddy.
Up next, we have delegate number 7, Rachel Cattell.
Number 8 on stage this evening is Monia Nelson.
And the final delegate, delegate number 9, Alicia Wilson. Once again, this is an opportunity for judges to have a final look at our 9 beautiful delegates in their evening gown. This is also an opportunity for you to take as many pictures as possible. And once again, we're using the hashtag Miss UWIverse
2017. Our delegates will be presented with flowers this evening. And we also have a special guest who will be serenading them.
My one solution is my queen, cause she stays strong. Yeah, yeah. She is always in my corner right there when I wanna. All these other girls are tempting, but I'm empty when you're gone. And they say, do you need me? Do you think I'm pretty? Do I make you feel like cheating? I'm like, no, not really, cause oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. She walks like a model. She grants my wishes like a genie in a bottle. Yeah, yeah, cause I'm the wizard of love and I got the magic wand. All these other girls are tempting, but I'm empty when you're gone. And they say, do you need me? Do you think I'm pretty? Do I make you feel like cheating? I'm like, no, not really, cause oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. she gives me love and affection. Baby, did I mention you're the only girl for me? No, I don't need a next one. Mama loves you too, she thinks I made the right selection. Now all that's left to do is just for me to pop the question. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Yes. So, my name is Samuel Thomas. Thank you for having me here. Give it up for these beautiful ladies around me. We were burning on the edge of something beautiful, something beautiful. Selling a dream, smoking mirrors keep us waiting on a miracle, on a miracle. So go through the darkest of days, heaven's a heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down, down. It's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a knife. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you. Ooh. At the wheel, we've got 1,000,000 miles ahead of us. Miles ahead of us. All that we need is a rude awakening to know we're good enough. No, we're good enough. So go through the darkest of days. Heaven's a heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down, down. It's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a knife. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up. Yes, thank you.
What an amazing serenade by Samuel Thomas Jr. Let's hear it again for him.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. I fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Oh, you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Oh, you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Thank you so much.
And we are all about celebrating young talent as well as beauty this evening, and I'm sure you'll agree that was amazing by Samuel. Let's give him another round of applause.
Now, as we prepare for our first question and answer segment and the announcement of our top 5 finalists for the Miss UWIverse 2017, ladies and gentlemen, please keep in mind that points from the preliminary interview round and the I Am UE segment were combined for each delegate. And so the marks obtained from these rounds will be added to the scores from the I Am UE oral presentation, resort wear segment, and evening gown segment.
All right.
Now, we understand that the top 5 have already been decided. The judges had that awesome responsibility, and as they say, the results are in. Yeah?
So, without further ado, we are pleased to announce our top 5 delegates for Miss UWIverse 2017. Our first pick for top 5,
in no particular order,
correct, is Miss Alicia Wilson. I'd actually ask the ladies to come to the stage once they hear their name.
So things are definitely getting spicy. We have our second qualifying young lady for the top 5 finalists of Miss UWIverse 2017, and that goes to Miss Janelle Campbell.
All right, keeping things flowing. Our third spot in the top 5 this evening goes to Anastasia Mutu.
I definitely think that this is becoming a bit overwhelming for some people. Yeah? And as such, I think it would be appropriate for us to ask if there's a doctor in the house. And that spot goes to delegate number to qualify for the top 5, Chelsea Raddy.
And rounding up our top 5 delegates this evening, we have Rachel Cattell. Once again, in no particular order, we have Alicia Wilson, Janelle Campbell,
Anastasia Mutu, Chelsea Raddy, and Rachel Cattell.
All right. So again, we want to keep the momentum going. And ladies, we're entering our first question and answer segment this evening. And we're ably assisted by this lovely young lady. You want to tell us your name? I remember you from last year.
Asia Ford.
Asia is going to be helping us with our Q&A. So Nikolai, do you want to call the first young lady forward?
So we'd ask that Miss Alicia Wilson please join us to choose your number.
All right, and audience, we know that you are extremely excited, but we want to give all our delegates the best opportunity to answer their questions. So please, once they've drawn from the bowl, we ask for silence so that they can compose themselves and give us the best answer possible.
We now ask that you choose one of the numbers that would lead to a particular question that we have here.
And our questions this evening were supplied by our judges.
And you have question number 5.
Thank you. One of the world's largest companies, Ernst & Young, has removed the degree requirement of their job application, believing that academic prowess does not equal professional capacity. Do you agree, and why? So I can repeat the question. And again, we ask for silence, please. One of the world's largest companies, Ernst & Young, has removed the degree requirement on their job application, believing that academic prowess does not equal professional capacity. Do you agree, and why?
Thank you for that question. Good evening, all. I agree with said question to an extent because I believe that we should not be judged based on only our academics because we as West Indians are very gifted and we are very passionate about the arts and the culture. And we should have the opportunity to express that and share that with the world at large. And one may not be so much versed in academics. So if they were to be judged based on that, they would not get to share with the world their greatness. So therefore, they should be given that opportunity to also be someone of great purpose. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia.
Up next, I'd like to invite Janelle Campbell. Please feel free to choose one. And now, Janelle, you will be answering question number 3.
If crowned Miss UWIverse, how would you roll out a campaign targeting both men and women, highlighting that beauty isn't only physical? So once again, if crowned Miss UWIverse, how would you roll out a campaign targeting both men and women, highlighting that beauty isn't only physical?
Thank you for that question. I believe that beauty is not only exemplified by one's facial. It goes further than the sole depiction of a beautiful face. It is also exemplified by a man's and woman's intelligence. I would go about this campaign raising awareness on gender equality and welcoming all and the UWI society to join this campaign as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Janelle Campbell, everyone.
Now I'd like to call on Anastasia Mutu. Feel free to choose a question. Now, Anastasia, you will be answering question number 4.
All right. What would you say to detractors who call pageants cattle shows? So once again, what would you say to detractors who call pageants cattle shows?
Thank you for that question. Good evening, judges, specially invited guests, audience. I would say to detractors that beauty pageant isn't only focusing on your physical attributes, but it also helps you grow as a person. It helps you gain self-confidence and self-love. And through this Miss UWIverse experience, I was an example of being able to build self-confidence and self-love. And I was reminded that beauty isn't only just a beautiful face, but it's a light from within. Thank you.
Thank you, Anastasia.
Next, we have Miss Chelsea Rade. Chelsea, feel free to choose a question. Now, Chelsea, you'll be answering question number 1.
The University of the West Indies has consistently produced more females than males at both the undergraduate and the postgraduate levels. How do you think the female graduate is being prepared to deal with the effects of this social phenomenon on male-female relationships? So once again, while you compose your response, I'll read the question. The University of the West Indies has consistently produced more females than males at both the undergraduate and the postgraduate levels. How do you think the female graduate is being prepared to deal with the effects of this social phenomenon on male-female relationships?
Thank you for that question. Good night, judges. Good night, audience. I believe that in the past, women have had so much barriers put against them, and we have surpassed them all. We fail to realize just how powerful we can be. In the profession that I would be pursuing, it is medicine, and I remember being asked in the semifinals, I'm going into a profession where I would be making a lot of money. What do I think about that? Do I think that my significant other will feel emasculated by that? And I said no, because in this generation, we need not to put gender roles on society. It is okay for a woman to be more successful, to make a higher income. This is not it's not societal norm anymore to have the man make more money or to be more successful than her. So I believe that in this state that we should embrace the academic successes of women and celebrate that we have surpassed all boundaries put against us and made it out every time. We are women, we are powerful, and we need to embrace that. Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, we have Miss Rachel Cattell. Rachel, please feel free to choose a question. Thank you. And Rachel, you will be answering question number 6.
In December 2017, the Earth will experience a catastrophic event. In preparation, the world's leaders are working together on a time capsule. UWI has nominated you to submit an item for this time capsule. What item would you choose and why? All right, so to be fair, I repeated the question for everyone. I'll repeat it for you. In December 2017, the Earth will experience a catastrophic event. In preparation, the world's leaders are working together on a time capsule. UWI has nominated you to submit an item for this capsule. What would you choose and why?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, specially invited guests, supporters, and esteemed judges. Within this time capsule, I will place a cross. Why? I would place a cross because a cross represents strength, love, religion in growth, everything that we are and that we stand for as humanities. I believe that if this cross is placed within the time capsule, persons who may come later on will see this and have hope and say, maybe this religion can help me in the future. Maybe I can pray this through. I do believe that this cross will empower whoever sees, gets, and cherishes it. Thank you.
Once again, I'd like to simply acknowledge our top 5 Miss UWIverse 2017 delegates. And they are Alicia Wilson, Janelle Campbell, Anastasia Mutu, Chelsea Raddy, and Rachel Cattell.
As our top 5 exits the stage and we give our judges some time to deliberate, we would like to welcome a very special performer to the stage this evening. We've already had 2, and we have a 3rd one, who I'm sure you all will recognize. With a piece entitled, A Conversation About Beauty, we welcome Miss UWIverse 2016 to the stage, Miss Kadeel James.
There are people that are at war with themselves. People that shoot missiles with words that break the very foundation of their being. There are people that become terrorists to the buildings that encase their souls, breaking and combusting. There are people that become their own bully within the playgrounds of their mind. There are people that pick at their imperfections like acne, hoping to weed out every trace of ugly. There are people that are vigilant to imperfections, yet blind to their perfections. Oftentimes, there are women. Women that unnecessarily beg pardon. Women that make apologies for being women. Women that hand out sorries for being delicate on some days and bulletproof on others. I make no excuses in saying we must offer no atonement for crying hurricanes on sunny days, because ultimately there is beauty in vulnerability. We must beg no pardon when we are only able to give a bit of awesome to keep a lot of sanity. There is beauty in self-preservation. When we question the placement of our nose or the length of our torsos, know that an artist makes no mistakes, and it takes a keen eye to see the perfect picture in abstract. And when you do, know that you are picture perfect, and every thought of self-doubt that dare resonate within your mind only causes confusion of self and, oh God, Oh God, He is never the author of confusion. He has written us with great tact and cohesion. And even when you find it difficult for the thought to resonate, speak positively about yourself. And I can understand that may take some reprogramming. If only I were error, if only I were a little bit more system reboot, if I had a bit of system relaunch. System relaunch. System relaunch. Welcome me. Welcome me. I am perfect just the way I am.
You give me something I just can't deny, something that's so deep. I just can't control the way I feel when you're with me.
An excellent piece there by Kadil. Let's give her another round of applause. Now, just one more time, we want to remind you all of our top 5 at this point. They are Alicia Wilson, Janelle Campbell, Anastasia Mutu, Chelsea Rade, and Rachel Cattell. Now, the judges had the opportunity to listen in on those questions and make some determinations. And they were judging, or scoring rather, the delegates on confidence, appropriate responses and knowledge, how personable was she, how articulate was she, and speech, vocabulary, and grammar.
Yes. All right. So our panel has picked our top 3. One of these ladies will wear the crown this evening. So again, in no particular order. Nikolai, you want to do this? I'm kind of nervous. I don't know. I don't know what reaction we're going to get.
I'm seeing some people already
yeah, lots of fanning happening
holding
too.
on to these seats very tightly,
Wow.
holding on to the
Wow.
person's hand next to them very tight. Guys. So in no particular order, our top 3 from Miss UWIverse 2017, they are Rachel Cattell,
we have Janelle Campbell, Janelle, Janelle, please join us on stage.
Janelle Campbell, I think she's not hearing you all, guys.
Yeah, maybe you need to say it louder. Janelle might need some assistance to come back on stage. All right, we have to wait. We have to wait for our second. The top 3.
All right. So one more time, guys. Making the top 3, we have Janelle Campbell.
Here she is.
Now, we have just one more spot to round off our top 3 for the Miss UWIverse 2017 experience. Who do you all think that is? I'm not hearing you all. All right, so making the top 3 for Miss UWIverse 2017, Anastasia Mutu.
right. Congratulations, ladies. And a final question will be asked tonight. The same question will be asked of all three of our top delegates. And we want to do this properly so that as we ask one delegate the question, the other two ladies will be sequestered so that they don't hear the question or the response. Sorry, they're not going to be sequestered. They're going to have headphones on and some music will be playing so they can't hear. So we're doing things properly.
Now, first we would have Miss Rachel Cattell.
All right, so our able assistants, please let us know once the music is on, and we'll do a little test.
Yeah?
Janelle and Anastasia. All right, I didn't get any response, so I think we're good to go.
Good.
All right, our final question this evening, and once again, I beg your indulgence. Once we ask the question, please quiet in the audience so that we can have our delegates compose themselves and respond to the best of their ability. Our final question this evening is, the 2017 Miss UWIverse experience is all about celebrating beauty. In what way has this experience further encouraged you to celebrate your beauty?
Good evening once again, everyone. During this pageant experience, what has helped me and encouraged me and allowed me to celebrate my beauty were the kind words of my mom. Beauty does not come from the outside, but beauty comes from within. So show me who you are, and I'll tell you how beautiful you are. Throughout this pageant experience, I have grown tremendously. I've grown through my personality, through my maturity and responsibilities. I have absolutely matured, and I believe that was the beauty that I have discovered. Before, I was not able to do a lot of things by myself, and ever since the pageant, I've realized a lot of things needed to be worked on. My strengths were not just enlightened, but also my weaknesses. And therefore, through this pageant experience, I figured out the true meaning of beauty is not what others put on the outside for you. It's not the face that you display, but it's the personality, the experience, the love, and the passion that you display. Thank you.
Next, we will have Anastasia Mutu.
All right, headphones, please. All right, so we'll do our test again. Janelle. All right, Anastasia, your final question this evening.
One sec.
Still?
I think they're looking for the road match to play for her. Beat it? So nobody jamming still? No?
And as Anastasia, we're not going to be repeating the question, okay?
Excellent.
Right. Your final question this evening is, the 2017 Miss UWIverse pageant experience is all about celebrating beauty. In what way has this experience further encouraged you to celebrate your beauty?
Good evening once again. Thank you for that question. Throughout this pageant, I was able to celebrate beauty, not within only myself, as I said previously. It's not just a beautiful face, but it's a light from within. Then, during our research projects and our pillars, where we had to research beauty in different areas. So, for instance, we had to celebrate beauty in industrial modernization, technology, nature, architecture. We were able to understand and better accept and appreciate beauty all around us. And we came to the realization that beauty is in everything we see. It's up to us to appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Janelle. And without further ado, and I will not be repeating the question.
No.
Your final question this evening is, the 2017 Miss UWIverse pageant experience is all about celebrating beauty. In what way has this experience further encouraged you to celebrate your beauty?
Thank you for that question. Good evening, judges, audience. The pillar on which I presented was beauty in education. It showed that beauty was more than the sole depiction of a beautiful face. It was more than the reflection of oneself. It was based on the characteristics and who you are as a person. I believe that celebrating beauty, you should look further than the outside of a person. You should get to know them better, get to well affiliate yourself with that person, and then you can judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you have it once again, ladies and gentlemen. Your top 3 Miss UWIverse 2017 delegates. They are Rachel Cattell, Anastasia Mutu, and Janelle Campbell.
All right, and remember our judges are looking at confidence, the appropriateness of their responses and the knowledge behind their response, their personability, their articulation, and their vocabulary in their speech and grammar.
Now, as our judges deliberate, we invite Miss UWIverse 2016, Cadile James, to take her final walk. Okay.
And to show appreciation to Cadile.
I think at this point, we'd have another prize. A door prize, I understand. So each of you would have had a ticket upon entry. So this is that time to see what exactly you can win. So I'm going to ask for some assistance on stage. So at this point, we're going to ask for some assistance on stage to help. So just putting it out there, if you got in here free, obviously, you have no chance at the door prize, huh? So, Elise, how about you select? Yeah.
All right. Is the holder of number 231 in the audience? 231. Yes? Be excited. You just won a prize. Yes, please. So we have the winner of tonight's door prize.
And we're going to ask that that prize be brought out.
Yes.
Yeah, and presented.
A lovely young lady. So you see, you were rewarded for coming out and supporting tonight. You want to tell us your name?
Roll ready.
So Roll, you get a lovely prize this evening. Sponsored by, do we know? It's the Corner Liquor Store. So thank you to our sponsors this evening. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you, Roll.
So, guys, how are you enjoying it thus far? Yeah? So, do you think by chance you already know who the next Miss Universe is going to be? Yeah?
It's a resounding yes.
I mean, it has been an intense past couple of hours, yeah? And just so that you know, we're obviously going to have a new Miss UWIverse 2017, and her responsibilities will be wide-ranging. She will be an ambassador of the University of the West Indies, representing students and carrying on a lot of the work that she would have embarked upon during this process. It's an opportunity, a learning experience to get young women at the university to see the true beauty within, and not to sound cliche, but it really is an institution where we pride ourselves on building on the strengths of our students here at UWI St. Augustine.
And in these times, we need people to go through processes like this, where professional and personal development is really a focus. So once again, we applaud the Guild for supporting this endeavor. They always do a fantastic job in producing the pageant, the experience, and we know that all of our young ladies will really, truly be ambassadors for good causes.
And you know, Elise, there is one person in particular who has really stood out in this entire Miss UWIverse experience and throughout the years, and that is none other than Mr. Jarell Alder. Yeah? So at this point in time, we'd like to invite Mr. Alder to come on stage and deliver the vote of thanks.
Let's hear it for Jarell. He is the one who is the glue that holds all of this together. And I'll talk Jarell's business a little bit. He celebrated a birthday this week, so we have to applaud him even further. Developing into a force to be reckoned with, Jarell Alder.
Thank you, everybody. Good evening. I truly believe that there is no duty more urgent than that of returning thanks. It is said that the essence of all beautiful arts is gratitude. And this evening I wish to celebrate and genuinely thank everyone that contributed to the 2017 Miss UWIverse experience. Firstly, to my Heavenly Father for favor, guidance, strength, love, and for blessing us all with life, talents, and wisdom that we can share with each other to make this world a more beautiful place. To the UWI Guild of Students, I thank you for granting me the opportunity over the years to develop what is now a meaningful program, the Miss UWIverse experience that has proven to truly benefit and enrich the lives of all participating students. Special mention to Mr. Darian Sabero and Mr. Darian Narain for facilitating in the ways that you did, and to Mr. Enrique Cacher, thank you for being present throughout this journey and for capturing the moments of this process that we will all reflect on. To my director, Dr. Deji Charles, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for offering me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for your continued guidance, love, and support. Thank you. To my DSSD family, those present this evening, Alana, Josanne, Karen, Aduke, and even those that are not present, but who would have lent their support throughout this process, thank you. Your efforts, time, and continued acts of kindness are truly appreciated. And without a doubt, upholds the family-oriented spirit of our division here at the UWI. To Amanda, you are a blessing And I truly, truly appreciate you. To my colleagues in the Marketing and Communications Office, thank you for your support and assistance throughout. To the Francis family, a family that I truly consider my own, Mr. Carl Francis, Mrs. Listra Francis, Astra and Afia, thank you for opening up your lovely home to us and for your love and continued support. To Camille Edwards, thank you for everything. Camille, thank you. Thank you. To my very dependable, efficient, and accommodating suppliers who continue to support, and who made this evening's production a success. Stacy for decor, Varun for infrastructure and special equipment, Yogo Consultants for our bar service, staff at the Daga Auditorium, and the Ready Mix for sound. Thank you for your willingness to assist, even when most times our budget does not allow. Thank you. To the key persons responsible for making our delegates look their best this evening, Akil Williams of the brand Camelo Couture. Thank you for fitting our delegates. To Mrs. Nasiba and the entire Kutis clothing team for the exquisite gowns, and to the MUA House for enhancing the beauty of our delegates. Thank you. To the many sponsors that supported us, for giving in what is a financially trying time for us, but still being willing to give. Thank you, and may God bless your establishments. To my entertainers, my stage crew, Jabari, Kareem, my dancers, my friends, Christian, Durnell, my MCs, thank you for giving of your time and for your continued support of my endeavors. Special thanks to my stage manager, and a round of applause to Mr. Shedrack Jarell for stepping in and taking the role of carrying this evening's production. To my esteemed panel of judges, without you, this could not be possible. Thank you for accepting this very important responsibility. To my friends turned family, Justin, Zari, Jarell, thank you for being with me on this journey. Leondon, thank you. Every step of the way, thank you for always reminding me of the beauty and value of friendship. Lastly, to my 9 beautiful delegates, thank you for trusting me in this journey, for allowing yourselves to blossom, and for granting me the opportunity to be a part of your development. To anyone that I may have missed and forgot to mention, know that your contributions have not gone unnoticed and that I truly appreciate everything. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Jarell, for delivering those vote of thanks. And it would really be remiss of me to not go on without saying that Jarell has really invested time, energy, effort, blood, sweat, tears to make this possible. And as you all sit there in your seats, you can't even begin to imagine the kind of work that would have gone into something like this. Jarell is selfless. He really cares about people around him and making the dreams of those who he has the opportunity to touch become a reality. And that is what should be celebrated, especially when it comes to the youth of today. So once again, let's give Jarell a round of applause. At this point in time, Elise,
we're winding down and we're approaching the culmination of why we're here tonight. And we can't go on without saying a final farewell and a thank you to our reigning Miss UWIverse. So we will invite Miss Cadile James back to the stage to do her final walk before we announce the winner of tonight's experience and crown her Miss UWIverse 2017. So Cadile, we invite you to the stage.
stepping out of my comfort zone. I was aware that only great things can come from that. And it was with this in mind that I chose to embark upon the Miss UWIverse journey. Throughout the pageant experience, I was confronted with facets of myself that I didn't even know existed. My time as Miss UWIverse 2016 was thematic of growth and empowerment. Serendipitously, I found somewhat of a calling advocating for the multiplicity of ways to which beauty is packaged. Becoming Miss UWIverse provided me with a platform to highlight the fact that beauty isn't one strict rubric, nor is it limited to the popularized mainstream form that so many people seem to be chasing after. I believe I was given an opportunity to help empower women and redefine beauty. Providing such empowerment, however, was only possible through the empowerment and mentorship that I received throughout this pageant experience. Redefining beauty meant to me giving anyone the inspiration to genuinely love and appreciate the cases of their souls. I value the integrity and intentions of this pageant experience, which ultimately taught me that we are all custom-made, limited edition bundles of beautiful, and above all, learn to love yours.
Y'all can do better than that for the reigning Miss UWIverse. All right.
Now I think it's time that we invite all of our delegates, all 9 delegates, to please join us on stage for this very important moment. Lovely young ladies join us on stage. We would like to invite some special persons to join us on stage, and they are Jasmine Lead, Mr. Stephen Shepard, Guild Vice President Mr. Michael Rajnath, Guild Publications Committee Chairperson Enrique Cashe, Guild President Mr. Mackenzie Peters, and once again, our 2016 Miss UWIverse, Kadil James. I'd also ask if Miss Camille Edwards could please join us on stage. Now, as we would have stated before, we do have some special awards. And these awards would have been as a result of a lot of the work that the young ladies themselves would have put in over the course of this Miss UWIverse 2017 experience.
Yes, so it's a pleasure now to announce our special prizes, which would have been won by various delegates this evening.
And our first award will go under the category Miss Congeniality. And this award would be presented by Jasmine Lead of the Jasmine Renee Whitney Foundation. And the Miss Congeniality Award goes to none other than Rachel Cattell.
All right. All right, next we have the award for Miss Athletic, and that goes to Chelsea Ratty.
And this will also be presented by Miss Jasmine Lead of the Jasmine Renee Whitney Foundation.
Right there.
Next, we have Miss Intellect, and this goes to Monya Nelson. And we ask that this award be presented by Mr. Stephen Shepard, who is the UWI Director of Human Resource.
All right, next, for showing the most Pelican pride, winning the award for the I Am UWI segment, we have Janelle Campbell. All right, the person giving this award, the I Am UWI award, will be Miss Camille Edwards, who's the head of alumni relations at UWI.
Next, we go to Miss People's Choice. And this will be presented by Mr. Michael Rajnath, who is the Guild Vice President. This award goes to Chelsea Ratty.
But it's a heavy one.
Don't worry, Michael. I'm sure you're strong enough to... All those hours in the UWI gym, right?
And Chelsea also won Miss Athletics, so we know she can lift it.
And once again, the Miss UWIverse experience falls under the portfolio of the Guild Vice President, that is Mr. Michael Rajnath. Definitely Chelsea could handle herself. I mean,
Definitely,
Miss Athletics,
definitely.
right?
Small but powerful. Next, we have the award for Miss Photogenic, going to Rachel Cattell. All right, and we would like to ask Mr. Enrique Cashier, Guild Publications Committee Chairperson, to give this award.
Now, I would like to ask all, with the exception of Mr. McKesey Peters and Mr. Michael Rajnath, to please take your seats, all with the exception of the Guild Vice President and the Guild President. Thank you so very much. So we understand that all the young ladies, because we do truly believe that they are all in fact winners, we have a token of our appreciation for each of you that will be presented now. Just to let you all know that this experience, you definitely came out of this experience well-developed young ladies, professional individuals, and we would like to say thank you for your willingness to participate in the Miss UWIverse Experience 2017. So those prizes should be coming out any minute now.
Let's give them a round of applause. They all look so amazingly gorgeous and they've worked so hard.
I understand that these were sponsored by V's Party Rentals. So Varun is an adamant sponsor and support for students of the University of the West Indies. And Michael, would you mind joining me here, please? So are you all ready for that moment? Yeah? You've been patient. Know how long you've been patient for quite too long.
This always gets my nerves going.
So,
all right.
We have once again the top 3 contestants, or delegates rather, in the Miss UWIverse 2017 experience. I know they've definitely come far, answered the questions, and shone throughout the entire night. So just to make reference to them one more time, in the order in which they were asked their questions, we have Miss Rachel Cattell. A round of applause.
Miss Anastasia Mutu.
And Janelle Campbell. So guys,
Coco, you definitely are not going to have a voice after this evening. Definitely.
So let's get down to business, guys. The Miss UWIverse 2017 top 3. We would begin with our second runner-up. Our second runner-up, Miss UWIverse, no Steve Harvey here. Our Miss UWIverse 2017 second runner-up, Anastasia Mutu. We would ask that Mr. McKay Peters present this award. Down to a final 2.
All right. Our first runner-up is Miss Janelle Campbell.
Making our Miss UWIverse 2017,
Rachel Cattell.
And here we have Miss 2016 Miss UWIverse sashing our 2017 Miss UWIverse, Rachel Cattell.
So as we grant the prize to Janelle, we have have the crowning of Rachel Patel as Miss UWIverse 2017.
A wonderful way to end our production. We would like to thank you for attending this evening.
It has been our pleasure to be your host this evening. Once again, I am Elise Rossa.
And I am Nikolai Edwards. And once again, remember to support the students of the University of the West Indies and our Miss UWIverse 2017, Rachel Patel. Thank you.
Congratulations and good night.
Firstly, I would like to thank God for allowing me to be here and go through this experience. Secondly, I would love to thank Jarell, the pageant director, for believing in me, pushing me, giving me pep talks when he knew and he saw that I was down, and always understanding that I could have done it, even when I didn't believe in myself. And most of all, I would like to thank my faculty for support, my church members for support, and all the love and all the understanding, and especially my dad and my sister, my two #1 supporters, who unfortunately couldn't make it tonight. I love you, sis. Represent UWIverse well up in Boston. I love you. And what I do hope to accomplish as Miss UWIverse 2017 is I hope to install love, passion, and bring back all that love and creativity and understanding and knowledge within all the students within different faculties. No more just academics, but more all-rounded students, and students who can articulate well what it means to be a real Trinbagonian with our real culture. Thank you.